group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. J.R. Smith out there with Anthony Davis. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. On opening night, Clark, both teams would love to start off, obviously, on a winning note.
Without question. I mean, setting that winning tone, gaining that confidence that comes from winning, and they all count. Wins today are just as important as wins that you get in March and April.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers.
Hey, watch Bron.
Outside, Davis.
Yo, watch him. Yo, right here.
Floats it up for Davis. Deflects the pass. Middleton with it to the middle. Here's Bledsoe, and he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Now, Green. Pass to LeBron. All sorts of time. Pass to Smith. Kicks it to James. He dishes it to McGee. There's the pass to Davis. LeBron outside. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Clock at 6. Here's Smith trying to get open. It's Davis. It's Davis on the wing. There's the feed to James. The second chance effort. Out to Smith. With 1 on the clock. And the rejection by Giannis.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Excellent D that time there from McGee.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
James looking it over. Here's Davis. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Now, here's Lopez from downtown. And James pulls it down. Smith, the pass to Davis. Middleton against LeBron. They kick it out to Green. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
Now here's Lopez. Jacks up a 3. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way. James outside. Passes to McGee. Outside, Davis. The drive by James. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Now here's Middleton following the miss by Giannis. Bledsoe finds Lopez. Tries yet again, and the layup is up and in.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. LeBron dishes to McGee. Left side, Davis. It's stolen by to Tacumbo.
Help out on Eric. Knock it down.
Takes the 3. Lopez missing again.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Outside, Green. Pass to Davis. Beyond the arc. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Stolen by McGee. The finish, and it's McGee with the jam.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Clark, with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
He's off on the first.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
No good on the second free throw. And you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Now, here's James. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Up top, Bledsoe. Covered by LeBron. Middleton against Smith. Lopez passes to Matthews. Lopez kicks to Matthews. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. For 3, Middleton. The rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yo, who got LeBron? Who got ball?
Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this.
Oh, what
my
a dunk!
And when the break is on now, Bledsoe with that outstanding speed, really good at pushing the pace.
Here's LeBron. That one misses. Giannis with some nice D.
And what a struggle it has been yet to convert a single shot from the field.
Davis looking for an opening. Pass to Green. Now LeBron. Feeds it to McGee. 4 on the shot clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And let's check out some stats for McGee. Good season for him last year. 3rd in field goal percentage and one of the great shot erasers in our game, providing the last line of defense. How about top 5 in the league for blocks?
And it's a pretty terrific feat to finish top 3 in field goal percentage. Just a testament to how hard he works to become the consummate pro. Now the pass to Antetokounmpo.
Lopez. Hey, yo, front him.
It's good. This game is all even.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Zone defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken, and I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Smith. Dion Waiters checked in for Danny Green. Rajon Rondo subbed in for LeBron. Good work there as it goes.
Nice looking shot from Ilyasova. He hits these shots consistently, especially when the defense doesn't make their presence felt.
Now here's Waiters. Passes it to Howard. Davis dishes to Rondo. Here's the floater. It's deflected.
Boy, the defensive chops of Ilyasova really coming into play here. I mean, quite surprising, actually impressive at how good he is at timing those shot blocks.
The Bucks trail. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
Bucks trail by 3. Now here is Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Takes the 13-footer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He kicks to Rondo. Back to Davis. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And it's the Bucks ball. Here's Hill. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tell you what, George Hill is one of my favorite players to watch. A veteran point guard. He's bounced around a bit the last few seasons, but he gives you leadership, toughness, a cool demeanor, and he's one of the smartest players I've ever been around. Brings value to every team that he plays on.
First free throw is good. And with Hill, as you said, Clark, he's a perfect fit as a second-unit leader.
Yeah, I love the fact that George Hill really gives you everything you need in the backcourt. He's an excellent defender, makes really good decisions, can score the ball when you need him to. He's ideal to come off the bench because he packs a lot of production into short playing stints.
Both free throws good from Hill.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Yes, that goes in.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Now here is Hill. Now on the scoring column with that bucket, 1 for 2 this game. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers' history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
The Lakers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
And here's Rondo. Following the basket by George Hill. Now here's Rondo. Tight defense on him. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, we were asked this the other day, you and I, if you could choose one guard in the league to shoot a clutch three-point shot for you, Clark, who would be your guy?
Ironically, they're both on the same team, Kevin. I would start with Steph Curry. I think he clearly is the guy you want shooting it.
Shooting
and then after that, I would go with Klay Thompson. There are a number of other guys, but Steph is a pretty good gap in front of most. And then I think Klay is just a notch or two below Steph.
I agree. Great backcourt. Lillard up in Portland, another one. I mean, there's so many great ones in the NBA, but...
Yeah, Lillard would certainly be on a 3-man list for sure.
Kyle Korver, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And there's no denying that Rondo is a wizard with the ball, exceptional at exploiting holes in the defense.
1:32 left in the first. Outside Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Not going to go that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Waiters gets a wide open look. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Now here is Hill. He has 6. With the teardrop. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Well, George Hill, the veteran guard, doesn't produce at the volume he once did. Still, he brings a lot of value to a team.
2.
The first free throw is good.
And Hill is really kind of a nice, subtle mix of explosiveness and outstanding defense. A guy who plays both ends of the floor with equal efficiency and effectiveness.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bucks. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Outside, Davis. Off target with his 3. And for Milwaukee, their shooting looking a little out of sorts early, 37%. Williams against Waiters. Williams kicks to Lopez. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's the Lakers with the ball.
Watch Rondo.
Rondo looking over the floor. Kuzma outside.
Hey!
Outside Rondo. And that one released in time, but no good.
Hey, that was just an incredible effort from Hill on defense, doing a good job getting into the body of the shooter and making the shot release difficult.
It's all tied here in Los Angeles. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
The Nigerian way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent, finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Marvin Williams. He's out there with Robin Lopez. Kyle Korver is out there with Hill. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Here's Williams after the basket by Los Angeles. Outside Hill. Just 4 to shoot. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. Hill's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
And, you know, when Hill is working the pick and roll, he's got a lot of different ways that he can hurt you. He's very talented, and he's also a good decision maker, and that makes it problematic for the defense.
Now here's Waiters. He's got 6. The layup off target.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under Coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How'd you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
Now here's Korver. 23 points his last outing. And it's sent back by Howard. Bledsoe against James. Pass to Howard. Out to Smith. Shoots over Korver. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Smith outside. Back to James. Waiters outside. Pass to Kuzma.
Hey, yo, look at the clock.
Rebounded by the Bucks.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Now here's Korver. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Near the three-point line, it's Bledsoe. Kept alive. And it's sent back by Howard. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Green comes in for Dion Waiters. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Matthews comes in for Kyle Korver. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Green deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. The pass to James. From deep. And the Lakers with another miss. Bucks leading by 6. Passes it to Matthews. Kicks it to Bledsoe. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside. The Lakers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. And Howard with the stuff.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one down. Can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, drains it from beyond the arc. Giannis has got 5 points now in the quarter. On the wing, James, defended by Middleton. James, the pass to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Lopez outside. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by McGee. Lakers trail by 5. And here is LeBron. 29 points for him last game against Houston.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring.
Take a break.
He called
Two
it
shots.
one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And he knocks down the first one. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 7.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless.
James outside.
Get LeBron. Go straight.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. James has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
Giannis kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Bledsoe outside. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 3. That shot off. Great D that time from Middleton. The Bucks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose. No good from Bledsoe.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Lopez, no luck.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
James finds Green. LeBron outside. From the arc. And it's Green missing. Milwaukee leading by 3. Middleton with it. Now Green defending. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. LeBron against Bledsoe. Smith outside. Back to LeBron. 5 on the clock. Howard in the post, covered by Giannis. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to.
Now here's LeBron, following the miss by Giannis. Back to James. To the inside, Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can, and he's pretty good at it.
Now here's Bledsoe. Pass to Connaughton. They could use a bucket. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight, and it's sent back by Lopez. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. Davis is checked in for Los Angeles. The Bucks also changing it up. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe.
Oh, AD! Get down, Howard, get down! I see him, I got him, I see him!
On the wing, James. He's guarded by Hill. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 5. The 19-foot shot, it's good. Green's got 5 now. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Smith. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. The Bucks trail. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo, and there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Antetokounmpo against Howard. They need this one. Davis with the block.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Rondo!
And here's Los Angeles. A big stretch here going 10-2. Green, the pass to Davis. Takes the 12-footer and hits. And now it's a 3-point Laker lead.
A really strong second quarter in terms of scoring the basketball.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Goes up the baseline, and he overshot that one, missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Rondo against Hill. James, left side. Outside, Davis. 4 on the clock. No good from outside. Bucks trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Outside, Green. Pass to James. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. James has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
Not going to miss many chances from that range. That's LeBron's wheelhouse there.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Start it.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Dwight Howard. And it's Waiters in for Green. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Williams has checked in. The pass to Connaughton. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Yeah, and a dangerous trend here as they're starting to live and die with outside jumpers.
Really good point, Greg. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
And the basket by Hill. 55 seconds left here in the second. James outside. On the wing, Davis. Passes it to Rondo. Just 5 to shoot. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And the Lakers with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. To the wing on the left, and a wide open look for Rondo. No good with the triple. And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 6. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Kyle, tough time getting shots to fall in the first half. How do you get back on track offensively?
Oh, we just got to keep on moving, keep on playing with the pass. And we got good energy. We're just not really making any shots. So we're playing pretty good defense. We just got to knock down some shots.
Well, we'll see if we can get it done in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
High basketball IQ, something Anthony Davis doesn't always get enough credit for. He repeatedly makes the right decisions on both ends of the floor. Not many big men can control the game the way he does.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Milwaukee.
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at George Hill, he's really been playing well.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with J.R. Smith, and it's McGee in at the center position. That's the Laker 5.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Green, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Green's got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Giannis, that's a two-pointer. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, tampering is a touchy subject, but it's a word we're hearing more often. Teams want to retain their star players, but they know that there's always talk during a season. Now, teams can only express interest in a player when he hits free agency, but players can talk amongst each other freely all season. Star players like LeBron James are tied into their front offices, and some people wonder if there's much of a difference between what the player says and what his team is thinking. Kevin?
Good point, David. Thank you. Offensive rebound. Here's Lopez, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's James. Outside, Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on LeBron James.
And quite honestly, guys, Antetokounmpo, get that name right, folks. He's one of the most unique, talented players in the league. I mean, long arms, which really create a lot of problems for the defenders, whether he's passing or shooting.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, what you really like about Antetokounmpo is he wants to keep getting better. I'd say he's accomplished that and then some.
And both free throws good for Giannis. The Lakers with the ball. The lead is 2. McGee with it. James up top, guarded by Bledsoe. Can't hit from 12. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Matthews passes to Bledsoe. Inside, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, Bledsoe has developed his passing skills to the point where you've got to respect that part of his game. He's doing a nice job finding his open guys. You know, while Eric Bledsoe isn't a 20-point-per-game scorer like he was in Phoenix, you could argue that he's a more effective player since coming to Milwaukee. His efficiency is at a career-high level.
And for Bledsoe and the Bucks, he's been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I agree, guys, because it really comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role for you with your team. And Bledsoe himself recognizes that. He says he's the happiest he's ever been since coming to Milwaukee.
That free throw, no good.
And one thing you can say about Green, I don't know of too many players who are as dependent on their three-point shot as he is. He needs that shot to be falling for him to make an impact.
He hits the second from the line.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Bledsoe outside. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Matthews. And Matthews throws it down.
Nice display of speed by Matthews there. I mean, he loves knifing through the defense and getting to the rack.
Here's LeBron. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got his third basket of the night right there. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Back to Giannis. Shoots a fader. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers take it the other way. LeBron is doubled. Pass to Green. Fires the three. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Matthews lays it up and banks it in. Matthews has got 4 points in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
Now here is Smith. Outside, Davis. Lakers passing it around. And the dunk by James. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
You got to keep this guy away from the basket. I mean, that's about as easy as it gets for LeBron.
Here's Bledsoe. From past the arc. Doesn't go for him.
And the well is running dry for him right now.
Oh, that was a strong dunk.
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
James against Bledsoe. There's the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Green. Smith outside, and there's the pass to Davis. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. James with another miss.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Outside Matthews. Trying to get open is Lopez. And the Bucks miss again. Lakers leading by 3. Outside Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to James. He feeds it to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Giannis. 17 points in the game. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
That's good from Antetokounmpo. Some changes for the Lakers. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for J.R. Smith. And it's Waiters in for Green. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Korver comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. And both free throws good for Giannis.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Waiters. He has 7. Back to James. The shot. Rebounded by the Bucks.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
For Milwaukee, they have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Milwaukee making a switch here. Hill's checked in. And both free throws good for Giannis.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition teams. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And the Lakers with possession here. It's a one-point game. Waiters finds Kuzma. Sinks the triple. Kuzma's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Here's DiVincenzo. Drops one in from the wing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Waiters. He's guarded closely. Howard against Lopez. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Kuzma. And it's off from three-point range. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 2. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Davis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
And they double up James. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Waiters. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bucks have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, he can flat out dominate games at times.
James in the post, guarded by Korver. Kuzma finds James. Back to Kuzma. Launches a 3. No good on that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. One thing about Kyle Kuzma, Clark, he's not a ball stopper. When he touches the ball, he is shooting it.
I would not disagree with you there, guys. He is fearless looking for a shot. He hunts his shot aggressively, and he's very efficient. He doesn't need a lot of dribbles, but the one thing I like about him is that he doesn't hold on to that ball long. He's going to make a quick, decisive move or get it out of his hands.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now, here is Hill. He's got 14. Left side, Waiters. Trying to get something going, and it goes down 2 points. Davis has got the game tied up here for the Lakers.
His performance today has just been so important. What a luxury to have a guy that's that dependable.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Marvin Williams is checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Kyle Korver. Now here is Hill. 14 points for him. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Tell you what, when Hill slices in like this, puts a lot of pressure on the defense and almost forces them to foul him.
The Bucks have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're
Take a break.
good, just
Take a
not
break.
great, about 77% as a team.
Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Waiters against Hill, and it's sent back by Hill.
And Hill once again demonstrating that wingspan of his. I mean, he has one of the most impressive wingspans in the game, which helps him an awful lot at the defensive end. He can guard bigger players because of that. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Lakers trail by 4. Outside Rondo. Out to Kuzma. Here's Davis. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis, you got to respect his perimeter game.
Hill against Rondo. Pass to Williams. And it's sent back by Howard.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Kyle Kuzma. Outside Hill. He kicks to Ilyasova. Here's Connaughton. Ilyasova down low. Davis is there. Fades. Milwaukee the rebound. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
We don't need to be in a hurry to beat them. Let's just do it with our defense. Keep moving it, keep playing.
Poised aggressiveness, guys. I think the message there from Mike Budenholzer, asking for energy, asking his guys to mount an attack.
Well, and all 5 guys need to be on the same page. You need to be active, yes, but you also really need to communicate with one another.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Marvin Williams is out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Bledsoe, and it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Waiters, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Pass to Davis. Kuzma outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Howard, outside for Davis. Trying to find Smith, he's got it now. And it's Howard finishing it off.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Bledsoe taking his time here, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Dion Waiters. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
And that one misses.
You know, one of the things I'd like to see Bledsoe improve on is his passing. Other than that, I think his overall game is pretty solid.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And James subbed in for Dion Waiters. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Williams. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And not what we're accustomed to seeing from him at all from the free throw line.
Matthews against LeBron. Davis up top. Smith with a wide open look. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Here's Bledsoe. And James pulls it down. James has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Two shots.
And the first one drops. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Bledsoe outside. Looking to get back on track here, and he sinks the layup.
Bledsoe's a master at taking it to the rack. I mean, his combination of strength and speed, hard to contain.
James kicks to Green. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Utah Jazz. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Bledsoe. Lays it up off the glass. Bledsoe's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And, you know, so often we see Bledsoe trying to get all the way to the rim, at least as close as possible. That's the mentality I think you've got to have.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Ilyasova. Here's Middleton to take the lead. Buries the long-range jumper. Middleton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Now, here is Smith. And Davis can't get it to go. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Matthews scanning the floor. The pass to Middleton. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Davis throws it down hard. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here's Matthews, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee.
Watch out, B.
James against Bledsoe. The drive by James. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Matthews gets it to go.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Middleton against James. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Matthews, and Matthews throws it down.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Now here is McGee. Outside, Davis. Smith the pass to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Bank shot, no good.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Outside, Antetokounmpo over James. The Lakers with the rebound. It's a 6-point game. Davis dishes to Green. Over Bledsoe. That one good for 2.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Passes to Middleton. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And it's Davis finishing it off.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Now here's LeBron. It counts, and the foul. That's on Brook Lopez.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Shooting one.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable talent, and every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
Now here's Bledsoe. Kicks it to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Shoots over McGee, and Brook Lopez the bucket on the assist by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 2.
Just because Lopez is a big guy doesn't mean he can't knock that down.
Yo, set it up.
Green inside. He's covered by Matthews. The feed to James. Stolen by Bledsoe. Wesley Matthews on the wing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender, who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw, good. Matthews.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
Now here's James. Left side, Davis. Just 5 on the clock, and they double up LeBron. And it's slammed in by Davis.
chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, Kevin, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Smith the pass to Davis. And McGee kicks to Davis. Drills the three-pointer. Davis has got 28.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Yo, man up on area.
Bledsoe finds Lopez. And here is Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Now here's Bledsoe. No good on the three. Here's Davis. Great D that time from Giannis. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. They lead by 1. The dish now to Bledsoe. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Timeout called the Bucks.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And a chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed. Guys?
Thank you, David. The Lakers trail. Los Angeles calls timeout. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. The coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Here is Howard. Green dishes to Howard. Green kicks to Davis. Lobbed up there for Howard. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Bledsoe against James. Fires the three. The shot that time, not on target. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And they double up James. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
Pass to Giannis. Pulls up from the corner. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket for Middleton.
Persistence pays for Middleton, commanding the ball and really demonstrating why his teammates trust him in these moments.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Now James shoots from 14. It's good. And the Lakers lead by 3.
The magnitude of the moment not lost on LeBron James. He knows they needed a bucket there, and he's going to get it for them.
And Giannis throws it down.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it, that's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
LeBron is doubled. Smith scanning the floor. And Davis now top of the key. Shot clock at 3. Over Giannis. And Davis can't get it to go. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Bledsoe. The 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And that's 11 points for Eric Bledsoe. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside, Green. LeBron outside. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Davis, the pass to Howard. Smith for 3. Connects from three-point range.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Giannis inside. Davis is out. Matthews no good. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 3. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and the Bucks miss again. And here's Los Angeles. It's a three-point game. Green, no luck.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
The defense needs to be just as sharp, but it's not over yet.
Shooting two.
Gets the first, that brings them within two here. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And the Lakers call time here. They're up by 2. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nineteen seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Two.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
And they're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Two.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
Good composure from the line there. Those shots sealed it.
The 3 from Matthews. He can't get that one. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.